Donald Trump has named his transition co-chair, Linda McMahon, as his pick for Education Secretary. She has previously served in Trump's first term as leader of the Small Business Administration. She is a highly capable businesswoman. There is no doubt about that. Decades of experience. But she also did this in a former life. Here she is with Kane at the WWE. Now, these days, Kane, the scary wrestler you can see there, also known as Glenn Thomas Jacobs, is the mayor of Knox County, incredibly, and Linda McMahon is going to be Education Secretary. So it's quite an incredible time to be alive, Kosha.
You have to love it. This is, the American government at its best is meant to be for the people, by the people, of the people, and this is that personified, where you've got somebody who's moved on to be, as you say, the mayor of a small town in Tennessee. She's now served twice, or will be serving twice in the administration. And the thing is, in the modern era, they understand that understanding media, how to wield media, and the value of entertainment is actually a really big asset in politics, because it is ultimately a communication job in large part. And the WWE franchise, she's the wife of the founder, obviously, Vince McMahon. They've turned this thing into a $7 billion franchise. It's one of the top things. So she's playing her part there, but I think fun times ahead.
Well, yeah, and she's often credited for being the brains behind that operation. It is a family-run business. Now, there's already talk within Democrat circles about who is going to be their candidate in 2028. Yes, they're trying to look ahead. They're very depressed about what's happening right now. And one name is leading the pack. It's Kamala Harris. This is according to fresh polling of Democrat voters. They want Kamala to run again in 2028. She's well ahead of Gavin Newsom, the California governor, Josh Shapiro, the Pennsylvania governor, Pete Buttigieg. I can't believe he's even in the running. He's hopeless. Kamala got 41% of those polled. The others were way behind with 8%, 7%, and 6% respectively. If she's the candidate again, surely not. It's early days. But who do you see looking ahead? I would have thought... it may be a bit obvious, but Josh Shapiro and Gavin Newsom are highly electable, never mind the mess Gavin has made of California.
Yes, for sure. This, I think, is a statistical error. There's recency bias. There might be sympathy bias, something coloring those numbers. She's never won anything nationally, and other people who ran against Republicans and lost, like Hillary Clinton, John Kerry, exited the stage. So I don't see how she's going to rise like a phoenix. In terms of who would do it, I think the ones you mentioned are right. Gavin Newsom, he's telegenic, he's good looking, he runs the biggest state. His positions are very radical, given he's been running California, so that's going to be a hurdle for him to get over. Josh Shapiro is actually very popular. He governs as a moderate. Some question whether he's actually a moderate, but he governs as one. Gretchen Whitmer from Michigan, maybe, though she had that issue with the feeding the chips thing. Maybe that'll be the end of her.
And just her conduct and Newsom's during COVID. She was an absolute tyrant and irrational. I remember she was locking up seed sections in markets where people couldn't buy seeds to plant, but then you could do all sorts of other things. It was just irrational and cruel, and I don't know if that's going to be forgotten. Maybe it will be.
It's just an important state, but I think you're right. And then Mark Kelly would be another name I'd throw in, the astronaut senator from Arizona as well. But lots of time to go until then.